when you start this car, you have to depress the clutch. If you don't depress the clutch like this, I didn't, and turn the key on, the car will not start. You must depress the clutch. Yeah, just like in the automatic, we have to depress the brake there. So now let's start driving. Okay guys, welcome to the driving dynamics of the Toyota Vitz. Remember, this is an entry-level budget car. Okay, this entry-level budget car will not deliver anything related to any expensive luxury car or an executive car or car above its segment. It will give you what it's supposed to give you. So I'm not going to judge it based on what it can do. I'll judge it based on what it's meant for. Entry-level budget car that is meant to be fuel efficient, that is meant to take you from point A to point B. Okay, the first thing first that I'm going to talk about is the sitting position and the steering wheel. Perfect. Well done, Toyota. Well done. In this car, you sit properly, man. You sit comfortably as well. I know the seats from the Renault Kwid are beautifully designed and all that, but they are not as comfortable as the seats from this Vitz. On the Vitz, you sit perfectly, you sit properly. I like that. And the fact it has got a bigger steering wheel as well. Yes, the climber has got a flat bottom steering wheel, but it's small. You understand? So this one, it is big, and then you're sitting comfortably as well. So you're okay driving longer journeys. You know what I mean? And then another thing which is very, very much important when it comes to the Vitz is the suspension. It has got a softer suspension, better than the Kwid. Even on the pedals down there, it's softer. You don't fight, even if we're taking off, you don't fight balancing it so that it doesn't switch off or it doesn't vibrate. No, just lift your foot a little bit from the clutch. Even though you did not depress the accelerator that much, it will move. You understand? It's softer. It's not hard. Even on the bumpy road, it's not hard. You understand? So I like that about it. I think Toyota here did very, very, very good. Although it's an XR model, there are certain things that are missing from this car that it should have. For example, it does not have a reverse camera. Yes, there's no reverse camera. It's an entry-level car, the top model. While the Renault Kwid top model climber has got a reverse camera. At least they gave us the PDC. You've got the tweet when you're reversing. You understand? But otherwise, and also when you're driving, this car can take you very much far because it's fuel efficient. You've got fuel efficiency when you're driving. You're sitting comfortably. The steering wheel is well aligned in front of you. What more do you want? As I said before in the beginning of this video, this car is meant for it's an entry-level car. So basically, it's meant for the first-time buyer. Okay, those of you who are downgrading, you really have to set your mind up. Well, you know what? I'm stepping down from Mazda CX-5. I'm going to a Vitz because the installment is nyesa. I can't patala nyesa. Then yes, you will be fine, but not fine. But a new driver, a first-time car buyer buying this car, they are going to enjoy their life. They are going to enjoy everything because it will give them exactly what a first-time car buyer want, a first-time driver want. You get my point? So yeah, it's a perfect car for the first-time buyer. Anyone that wants to buy this car and you're buying a car for the first time, I bet you will not regret it. Not at all, because this car basically has everything. I mean, it's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You know what I mean? So you are okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna stop, but this is a highway. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna slow down completely, and then we're gonna try and floor it and see what happens if I'm driving this car like a maniac. Okay? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change gears properly, but I'm going to try to do that. Okay, I'm just waiting for this car behind me to pass so I can do things that I'm not supposed to be doing. Okay, let's do this. Let's take it from gear number 1. Floor it. Damn, this thing is low. Yeah, but you can feel the gear changes though. Let's go, 4,000 RPM. Let's go. Change. Let's go. This probably take what, 50 seconds to 100, I don't know. But I want waiting for the 4,000 RPM before I can change again. Let's go. Come on. This will take forever. Okay, let me change to 5. There. yeah. But anyway, 120k 120. 120 of the Bugatti is the same as 120 of the Vitz. They are far enough. The difference is that your Bugatti or your X5M, your CX5 will be faster to go to 100 to get to 120. But once they at 120, it's the same. Okay, this will take forever to get to 120. My Tucson will take a couple of seconds to get to 120. But once we are there, same. Okay, yeah. So now let's slow down. Okay, part of the important thing about the drive of the Toyota Vitz, it's the feedback from the tires. You really hear the feedback, you hear the noise. If you're driving slow, they will tell you. If you're speeding up, they will tell you, because they give you the serious feedback. That can be annoying at some point, that can be boring to some people, especially if you play music, because the sound system that is fitted in this car is not as good. You know, it's not Bose or Aman Kadam or, you know, the Sony. It's just the normal one. So basically it's the tires from the noise is going to disturb you, but otherwise it's a comfortable drive, man. It's a nice drive. As you can see, I'm cruising here on 100, but you can't complain much, because I mean, this is an entry-level budget car. You can't expect what it's giving you, you know what I mean? But otherwise, the feedback from the tires, it's there. And then as you drive this car every day as an owner, you get used to it. You know what I mean? And perfectly, if you are the first time buyer, this is your first car, you have got no any other experience of any other car, then you will be fine, because then you can't compare it with anything. But if I'm comparing it with my Tucson, yeah, the feedback is a bit loud. But otherwise, the drive is comfortable. I like it. You know, it has got a softer suspension. It's easy to drive. You know, unlike the drive that I was experiencing in the Quid, here it's a bit softer, yana. You know, I'm not really sure if this has got an independent suspension for the rear wheels, but it's got a very soft suspension. It's easy to drive. It's not making you struggle or working. You know, you just sit back and relax and do your things. You know what I mean? So it's perfect car for the first time buyer. You know what I mean? So yeah, I enjoyed the long distance drive. Yeah, although it's not a very long distance, but it's quite a long distance. My destination is about in 35 kilometers, so it's a bit of a long distance. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. Okay guys, so I drove the Vitz until it runs out of petrol completely. As you can see, it's flickering over there. It's talking to me. It's telling me it needs petrol. I got this car at 602 kilometers from new, and then now it's at 1,293. I'm refilling for the first time, so I've driven over 600 kilometers from the time that I got the car until now. I've been with this car for about 3 weeks, if not mistaken. I'm gonna put the dates on the screen, because right now at this point I am not sure. So yeah, it is a perfect petrol saver. As you can see, it saved me quite a lot. Now I'm supposed to be filling it full tank and then see how it goes, but I'm not going to, because I've got a trip that is coming soon in a couple of days. So when I do that trip, that's when I'm gonna put in a full tank. But for now, I'm just gonna put 300 rand just so I can get around. So let's see how this 300 rand can get me. Kukopala 95 300 sharp. Okay, let's get out and see if we can get some visual nyana of the petrol pumping. We are at the petrol station, Shell, and we're filling it up. Oh no, not filling it up. I'm just gonna put 300 rand like I said, because I'm reserving money or full tank for the next trip that is coming, because I'm gonna be going on a bit of a long trip, yana. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in 300 rand, and then we'll take it from there. For this couple of days, I'm gonna be going driving around, picking the kids, taking them to school on just 300 rand. So let's see, 300 rand, where is it gonna take me? Is it gonna get to half tank? Is it gonna get to quarter tank? I don't know, but let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see. It's off. We're gonna wait until he's done. It's even telling me, you know what, low fuel, please refuel immediately or navigate to the petrol station or cancel. Okay, let's turn the car on. Otherwise, before I go, let me remind you to check out this video, the project that I've started a couple of months ago, actually 1 month ago, of myself buying a high mileage, high performance SUV. It's still running very, very much on. Still busy with my research, still trying to find a better car. The problem with this thing is that when I find a better car, it feels something. I recently found a nice Audi SQ5. Problem, it was diesel. I recently found a very nice Range Rover. Problem, it was too much expensive, about 500,000. After buying this high performance, high mileage SUV, I am taking it to Mumbo Repairs so you can check it out. So yeah, the project is still underway. I am going to buy myself a high mileage, high performance SUV. And then you guys, if you want to know everything from step by step, from the beginning to the end, all you gotta do is stay tuned, subscribe.